Hello, hello. Today I am reviewing The Shepherd by Ethan Cross. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you will know that I have read all the other books in this series, okay? Because I got sent the second book, which is The Prophet. When that came out, I hadn't read the first book in the series, so I started from book 2, and then I read all the other ones, and it was like one of my favorite series. I think I can quite confidently say my favorite thriller series, definitely, and it turned me into a huge Ethan Cross fan. Anyway, so I was thinking a couple of weeks ago, I was like, well, I haven't read the first book yet though, and you know, that's just not okay. So I ordered a copy from Book Depository, and it came. I have to say, I much prefer these original covers than the newer versions of it. In fact, the newer versions may not even have piqued my interest to check this out, but I love these covers for it. So if you're listening, people, go back to the originals. They're so much better. Anyway, so this is the first book, and I just needed to read it so I could, you know, do the whole series again. This is where we get our introduction to Marcus and also to Francis Ackerman, who is our notorious serial killer. This basically is setting up the scene for the following books in the series. Very enjoyable, a nice introduction to various characters and how the Shepherd organization starts, or at least Marcus's involvement with the Shepherd organization, and also some other characters as well. We get quite a close look at Francis Ackerman in this, definitely setting the scene for his character and the way that he thinks and things. Maybe because I've read and enjoyed the rest of the series already. This one was it. See, I really liked this. But because I'd already read the other ones and knew what happened afterwards, I did have a little moment at the end of this where I was like, why? So when you read the book, you'll kind of understand what I mean, because you read the whole book and at the end of it, something happens and you're like, oh, okay then, so what did I just read, kind of thing. But trust me, if you're starting on this, you really do want to read the rest of the series. I'm not even sure which is my favorite book out of the entire series. The Prophet, for example, which is book 2, that really hooked me on it, and I was like, no, I've got to read the other books in this series. But see, the other ones were good as well. So I really liked Father of Fear as well, for example. But anyway, yeah, so this is a good setup book anyway. Potentially my least favorite in the series, but still worthy of a high rating, and I would definitely recommend, and I will never stop recommending reading this series. If you like thrillers, then, you know, this is a particularly good one. It's quite unnerving, some of the things that happen. But anyway, so check it out, The Shepherd. Anyway, that's it from me for today. If you have read the series, also if you have thoughts about reading, you know, starting on a later book in a series and then going back to the other ones, and, you know, does that change your opinion of the series or whatever, then I would love to hear your feedback about that as well. Also, if you have read this series, which is your favorite book from the Shepherd series? Or do you have a different favorite book by Ethan Cross? For example, I particularly enjoyed his book Spectrum as well. Definitely worth checking out, and I'm definitely going to check out other titles that come out from him as well. So anyway, leave a comment below and let me know. that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!